Hello everyone, Overcourt95, the Wandering Knight here, and welcome to the question and answer video that I had set up on December 17th. It's now December 31st, and I am answering your questions that were asked to me. Real quick, one mini update for the charity live stream. I made a mistake. God of War is not coming out today. That was just when the year ended, so they decided to put a release date thing there, but it's actually being released in 2018. So, fourth game option is Attack on Titan, if you guys are interested. If not, it's going to be Neo. Alright, so, first question is going to be, and again, I'm going to do these from the top down of the questions on my page, on the page for the video. So, that's the only order to them. So, Firefox318 asks, do you play your games on PC? Not for when I'm just live streaming or recording right now. Or just the live streams, because for whatever reason, when I try to record or live stream my PC, I keep getting either audio errors, or I get video backlog errors, or whatever you want to call it, where it doesn't come out in good quality. I have tried multiple different programs, I've tried changing the settings, I've tried everything I can to get it so I can record and so I can upload some PC stuff, because I have some PC games that I was playing, and then for whatever reason I can't get it to capture. I don't know if it's because of the change in mic or whatever it was. So I don't do that I don't use my PC for gaming for the channel right now. I will eventually when I can actually get things like more guaranteed to work properly. But until then, I just use it for my own personal gaming as PC stuff. Next is Saucy Torbjorn. Welcome back. Every time I have one of these, you ask me a question. Biggest role model in PS I loved your top 10 games of 2018. Well, thank you very much on the 2018, the top 10 video games video. I enjoyed making that one. I might do that a once a year thing. It might be end of the year. That's one of the videos I make, is my next upcoming games that I'm looking forward to. But my biggest role model is a couple people for various reasons. One obviously is my father. You know, he has a family, he works a job, you know, just being able to do those kind of things is an important thing to me. Being able to provide for the family is important, so he's definitely involved. But my uncle, kind of the same reason. But then I have, like, odder role models for specific things. Like, I want to be an actor because I saw, like, Vin Diesel voice acting in Iron Giant. I didn't find that out till later, but that was one of the voices that always stuck in my head. Like, I wanted to do something like that. So for acting was Vin Diesel, oddly enough. Well, it's not that odd, but still, you get the point. But yeah, so I have various role models in my life for different parts of my life and different aspects of me. Next we have from Mohammed Coat, which again has asked, I think, almost every single time I've had one of these. Favorite memory? That's a tough one. I have a couple that I find that are important to me. I'll put it that way, because my favorite memories involve family and stuff like that, and certain things happening. So one of my favorite memories is getting my first car. When I was like 17 or whatever, we went to I had saved up money, not a lot, but I'd saved up money, and we went to a police auction for cars that they had repossessed and stuff like that from various court cases and all this other stuff. And most of them were not great cars, but there was, you know, a couple in there that were clean titles, clean, you know. So we're walking around, and I find a car that I actually am okay with. It's a little Toyota Corolla, 2002 Toyota Corolla, red car, which is something I like. I like red cars. I fit in the car, which is always a big thing, because I'm a fairly big-sized guy, so there are cars that I cannot get into and sit comfortably, no matter what you do. So I fit into it, you know, and if that car was running and good, it had a clean title, it was ready to go. So we're waiting for the auction to come around, and we bid on it, and it exceeds the amount of money that I had. Well, my dad put down a couple more $100, and we were able to walk away with it. And that's how I got my first car. And I drove that car for almost 2.5, 3 years before the problem that it had since the day one finally got to it, which was it would catch the oil inside the engine, and it wouldn't like keep pushing it through. It would catch and it would just burn it. So I had to constantly be putting oil into it. So eventually I missed a day, and the engine crapped out on me finally. That's one of my favorite memories. The other favorite memory is pretty much like when I was like maybe 5 or 6, it's like one of the very first times I can kind of remember really spending like Christmas with my family up with my grandparents and stuff like that. And I can remember us all being around the tree and stuff like that, and opening presents with my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, my mom and dad. So that's like one of the other memories that I have. And then, which leads me to Kyle Stevens' question, which is, what is the most important thing about Christmas in your opinion? My opinion on this is the most important thing in Christmas is the family you spend it with. It's not about the presents. It's not about the feast. It's not about, even the days off or anything like that. It's about the family you spend it with. And younger me would disagree with this, but current me agrees with this. Younger me would say it's about the presents, but no, I think it's all about spending time with your family, because it's the time to get together and kind of recollect about the last year with those people, or even without them in a sense, where if you have family that lives far away, you don't maybe interact with them nearly as much, but maybe during Christmas you all get together, you say, you wish each other happy holidays, stuff like that. You spend time together. And regardless of how you feel about your family, they're members and that you love them or hate them, everybody has that. It's still important to keep those connections in your family. It's still important to, spend some time with them regardless of your opinion on them. Because they're your family. Ultimately, they're the people that are directly connected to you in some way, shape, or form. And it's important to remember that. It's important to remember your family and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the questions for this video. I probably won't do one for a little while longer because I think we're getting a little burned out on them, in all honesty. I'm getting burned out trying to do it every month or anything like that. So we won't do one of these for a while. When I feel like I want to do one again, I will post up a setup video like always. Or, God forbid I'm big enough and people are following me on Twitter and other stuff, I will ask questions there. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a happy new year. And if you want to, please, I'll leave a link in the video description down below to the charity live stream setup, and as well as link to the charity campaign. If you can donate, please do. If not, please spread the word through the video. It is tomorrow from 6 p.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Tuesday. The only thing is I might shift that to 5:30 to 5:30, just because I'm going to start at 5:30 and be like doing some setup stuff with like explaining what the goals are and all that stuff. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching. If you want to leave me a like, you want to leave me some comments down below, please do. And if you want to subscribe, please do. I appreciate every subscription. I love talking to you guys during my live streams and stuff like that. Other than that, have a good night and good morning wherever you are. And a happy new